folks, you're in the Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile, here with me, Rob Ellen, and Ags Connolly.
Hello.
Welcome to the Moose, Ags.
It's great to be here.
I tell you, if anybody should be in the Moose, it's your good self.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Well, yeah, I would hope you did. You would be very welcome here anytime. Either Moose, actually, the American one or the European one.
I'd love to be in the American Moose one day. Yes.
We'd drop in anytime, man. That's the idea of the whole thing. It's like the Moose is roaming.
Yeah,
So if a European artist or anybody drops into the Moose, a spare couple of days or whatever, something will be happening. Somebody will make something happen.
The worlds will collide, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah. So you did quite. I'm going to talk about that. You did quite a bit in America. You got a record release in America as well.
Yeah.
You obviously sing very American inclined music.
Yeah.
In your own particular way. You're from local to High Wycombe, this area. You're from Oxfordshire. This is
Oxfordshire. It's just down the road. Yeah.
So we'll talk all about that as well. Fancy giving us a song by way of introduction?
Okay. Yeah. Let's think. Yeah, I suppose I can. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let's just play a song. Didn't want me in the end. So now I think I should warn you, my friend. I'm not someone you want to know. With the whiskey and the memories in full flow, I'm not someone you want to meet. When there's no one there
Fantastic. Alex Connolly here in the Moose. Another bucket list moment for Rob Ellen, I have to say, man. I was refraining from singing at the top of my voice for obvious reasons. Something I don't do when I'm driving along listening to your radio, to your CDs. Okay. And something that Brother Mark doesn't do when he's playing your stuff on the radio as well.
He's very kind, Brother Mark.
So this will go on Sheppey FM. That show goes out at 3 p.m. Here in the UK on sheppeyfm.org.uk. That is 9 a.m. till 12 Texas time, and we have a good audience in Texas for what's going on. Right. You seem to have a good audience in America too.
Yeah, well, you know what, they're so receptive to what I do over there. I find, you know, to me it's the biggest sort of endorsement of what I do is the fact that people in America are so receptive to it. They're like, oh great, there's an English guy playing country music and he's doing it properly, you know, like. Whereas over here sometimes people can be a bit wary. They're like, why are you pretending to be American? But people in America seem to realise that it's not about that. It's about the fact that I love country music.
And you'll be a little bit exotic to them as well, because
I suppose.
There'll be just for the fact that you look, pardon me, but you are in the Moose, and it does look a little American in here. You fit the genre, let's say. Yeah. And then you speak with a
this is true.
Yokel accent, is that? That's wrong.
Definitely getting yokel, West Oxfordshire, you get out to Gloucestershire, it gets more and more yokel the further west you go. It
is,
I think if I was impersonating, I think that they wouldn't be quite as warm to me. You know, I think they just think I was kind of like pretending, but I think that they realise that I'm not.
There's heart and there's soul in what you're doing. This brings me to a question that I've been asking myself. We're at this wonderful event, and there's been a lovely array of talent all the way through. I think there might have been 1-2 American artists here this weekend. This is a British Americana festival with some American artists, but not like some of them where it's mostly American artists. This is a very British thing. Why do you think country music, Americana roots music, American roots music has that appeal? And there are young folks as well. You know, there's young band after young band. It's all coming through it. Have you formed any thoughts on that? I'm trying to form some thoughts.
The people, you know, come at it from lots of different directions. But I think, you know, the bottom line is that I said actually the first album I released was on Drumfire Records, and the guy that owns that record company is called Phil Penman. Something he always used to say was, "You always come back to country." And I think, you know, I mean, funny, there are some younger people here, but mostly people are of a certain age here, and I think it's because, you know, there are people who perhaps listen to heavier music when they're younger, and you always come back to the more melodic sort of I don't know, rootsy stuff.
There is that.
But having said that, you know, I think a lot of these people are coming from a kind of Neil Young background, or Crosby, Stills and Nash sort of thing. Which I'm more of a country person, but you know, I think there's a big meeting of people like that with those influences here. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. That's interesting. And there's always something, There's like 10, 20 years, 15 years ago, there was Oh Brother Where Art Thou that just fired up the imagination, and a lot more people. It always comes back around. It always comes back around. It's timeless. It's timeless sort of music. You know?
And it's timeless themes in the music as well.
Exactly. That's the thing. Obviously.
Cool. Well, it's great to have you here. When are you off to America again?
Nothing planned yet. I mean, I always try and go back for the Ameripolitan Awards in February time, but I might be going back later this year. I'll just have to see. I'm sure.
So the Ameripolitana Awards are a kind of breakaway, aren't they, from the Americanas or whatever?
It's because traditional country music, you know, that word country gets used for a lot of things now. So Ameripolitan was kind of a positive thing to try and shine a light on the traditional country musicians who weren't really getting the spotlight anymore. I like to go to that. It used to be in Austin all the time, but it moved to Memphis this year. I have to see where it goes in the future, but it's
in Memphis this year in February.
It was in February just gone.
How was it in Memphis?
It was really good. I mean,
it's Dale Watson, isn't it?
Dale Watson runs it. The music is always top notch.
And Memphis is a good place for top notch music. That's for sure.
Exactly. Yes.
Well, That's just logged in my brain. February in Memphis. How was the weather? Was it cold?
It was okay actually. Memphis was okay. Nashville was cold and wet, but
it's weird,
Memphis
eh?
was okay.
And, yeah, I don't
it's
know.
not that
American
far away.
weather is weird. Great, thank you. You can find Ags Connolly on every kind of social media imaginable to mankind, and you've got your own website, and you've got 2 fabulous albums.
Thank you.
Anyway, you've got the Western album as well.
I did a cowboy album. I've sold out of them at the moment,
Have
but
you?
I'm going to have some more made very soon. Yes.
Okay, well, I picked that up. My brother Mark plays that on his country show just about every week. He'll be needing another copy before
Thank
long.
you, Mark.
So yeah, would you play us something off that album? Is that a thought, or would you?
Cowboy album,
yeah,
sure.
let's do a
Absolutely,
cowboy
yeah.
song.
Yeah, I don't play many of those, but there is at least one I can remember. Yeah. There is a man you'll hear about most every place you go. His holdings are in Texas, and his name is Diamond Joe. And he carries all his money in a diamond-studded jar. And he never was much bothered by the process of the law. I hired out to Diamond Joe, boy. I did offer him mine. He gave us so they could not stand. Not likely starved to death, boys. He did mistreat me so. And I never saved a dollar in the pay of Diamond Joe. Well, his bread it was corn dodging, and his meat I couldn't chaw. Drove me near distracted with the wagging of his jaw, with the telling of his story. I mean to let you know that there never was around her that lied like Diamond Joe. Well, I tried 3 times to quit him, boys, but he did argue so. So I'm still punching cattle in the pay of Diamond Joe. And when I'm called up yonder, when it comes my time to go, give my blankets to my buddies and give the fleece to Diamond Joe.
Fantastic. That's just cut through the mythology of being a cowboy right there.
There you go.
That song. They're working men. They're working men. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been? Have you been to Elko yet? The Cowboy Festival.
No, I haven't.
Do you know anything about it?
No, I
There's
don't.
a whole underbody of cowboy poets and
Yeah.
2 or 3
I
festivals.
know a couple of guys who do that, but I don't know that festival.
Yeah, Elko's the one, and that is about the same time in February.
Right.
Yeah. So when you do print up some of those CDs, I'll get some names for you to
That
send
would be
to.
good. Yeah, I'd love to get involved in that because I.
Let's go.
My
We'll
favourite
go to
music,
Elko.
yeah.
You and me,
That's it.
if I can
Moose
get
might
us
be.
in, get the moose and you, and
Do it.
we'll do that in February. That's the day.